It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Leading one side, there's Ben Johnson. He ran the offense here in Detroit from 2022 to 2024, before turning back into his coach's job with the rival Bears. This side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys were with. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Hewer, kicker Cameron Dicker. Looks all set down there. And here we go from the Motor City. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. Just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here.
It's third down.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He lofts it, deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there, and this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
2nd and 7.
Got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 29. He'll try and run this. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Lions.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line.
8 yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Bears' 37.
Line down the middle of Henry. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
At the 34-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down by contact as they've done enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Offense already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Play action now with Purdy. taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's brought to a stop. He's got plenty of room to roam.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Lions. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here with Henry. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some talent in it. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down that throat.
Bears nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Return coming from the 6. Juke the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Now here he goes again. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
On the scramble.
They have themselves another first and 10.
First down, Chicago.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Into traffic. Complete.
Mahomes pass.
And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the
Play action,
42-yard
Mahomes.
line.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Nearly an interception on that play, and now they'll face a 3rd and 3. A costly false start penalty as third down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Play action now. Purdy. Got in right side. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Going with King Henry here. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
In on the tackle.
Offense to the line for second down.
Back at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. set up the screen for Henry. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now's him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Of 9 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Off the play fake. Purdy. He finds a Doomsday downfield. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's another Lions. 1st and 10.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
From the pistol, Henry. Takes out a one-stop. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Down at the 2-yard
I
line.
get it on 1st and goal. A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Bears about set for their next possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 7 down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Sean Elliott there.
It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
And the Bears first down.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's holding up on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to have this one down at the 28.
Patrick Mahomes.
The big play nets him 17 yards.
He was brought down.
And that's good for a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bears.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That's good for a gain of 5. That was Tyreek Williams in on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
On the tackle. A gain of 7. First down, Chicago.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Catch made by Cooks. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a one-score game in the first half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Isaac Garindo to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And we'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 45.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, and they go right back to it. This is going to be down to about the opposing 46 for their next snap. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dude, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, or those big guys say, feed the run game.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Avante Maddox on the coverage.
The gun is Purdy. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separating man from ball.
A 49-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy You can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and wide receiver Brandon Cook set to take over now. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that was such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. He heads out of bounds. Great run there by the QB. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's Smith on the slant. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 38-yard line.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Intended for Odell.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He's running for it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete over the middle. There's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Incomplete. Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reduce the lead to just 4. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. The window to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. Whereas for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 34. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Purdy has it knocked out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, on the punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. Can this offense do it at their drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
A gain of 18.
Well, it took a one-play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most in second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14. And the Bears first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. In motion, right is Cooks. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Back to throw, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing from behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up.
36-yard line. A 12-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 36. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Yards. And it's third down.
Third down. It's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First down, Bears.
Now it's Mahomes. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
First down, Chicago.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up third down.
J.K. Dobbins, incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead.
To Odell Beckham. Touchdown.
A second
Chicago.
touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Here's Riker, set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Lions and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll try and run this. That's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up sideline. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 6-yard
From the
pickup
41.
brings up 2nd and 4.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Now Purdy. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there.
The kick
And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
The score, Bears.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, it gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The final throw before the break. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Gorindo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Play action now. Purdy. He tucks it and takes off. And this slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chip.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 39 yards. That's good for a Lion.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle by
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Purdy looking to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. It's 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Dicker connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. The Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Here's Williams to start the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd
Under the
and
gun, it's Mahomes. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stop that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10 now. He's going to keep it this time. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chicago first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Bears.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
Drop
and
play.
10
This is Williams.
at the 32-yard
He's
line.
right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Williams. A gain of 7 yards. And it's
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, but had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Lions and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The drive begins with Henry. And this winds up being an excellent play for them, deep in their own territory, approaching the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after this 1 yard.
There's a play we could call guarded variety in the NFL. I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
For a Lions.
Set it downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
One defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Madden up for that tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
And the gun is Purdy. He finds a Doomsday downfield. He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
Detroit Lions, first
Purdy setting up that play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Jukes one defender. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll set up now for first and 10.
That's another Lions.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gordon connects across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Purdy throwing here. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago's offense trying out there for another series. They liked how that drive was going, but the NG and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. They motion the tight end over. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Chicago.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. This is the end of the third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Bears first down.
Back to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A gain of 7.
Give to Williams from the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Mahomes now. Avoids some trouble. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Bears will
He's
line
throwing
up
for
the
it.
2-point conversion.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the
Makes
4th.
the score Bears 29, Lions 26.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Purdy on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker is going to get to the quarterback, well, you can run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
3rd and long, Purdy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over
Chicago getting set to take the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete to number 13.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
On the play. 1st down, Chicago.
Williams on the carry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Now it's Williams. Jukes his way into the clear. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. All right, set now. First and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bears.
Another run for Williams. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Second and 10. At the Lions' 23-yard line.
A handoff to Williams. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Guys, what are you doing?
Running forward with Dobbins. So much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, so a couple yards short of that end zone. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. He's got it. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Gain of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
He'll throw it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. The Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
26.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. The window to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Lions and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5.
From the
brings up
38.
2nd and 5.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now Purdy. It is caught left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Purdy,
line.
quick throw, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions gotta score in a hurry. To the air again. Purdy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing now. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low complete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Bears back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making the stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a two-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They go with Williams on the counter. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Tackle made back at his own 49.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. He's going to have this one down to the 20. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as Tom lines down in this one. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.